How are you doing today? I am doing absolutely fabulous. It's the weekend today for me, and I actually got up early and got started on the things that I needed to get done. Probably because when I was thinking about this podcast for you guys, um, I had to have a realization check of how much I was doing the exact same thing that I want to talk to you about today. So I, I've been very productive today. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how you are spending your time. Um, I want you to maybe pause this right here if you are not driving your car. And I want you to write down for me the top 5 things that you want to get accomplished in your life. Um, like the big things. What are your big goals for your life? Not, I need to get the laundry done, not things that you do every single week, things that you really would like to accomplish. So, write 5 down for me. I know I personally only have 4, so if you have less, that's fine as well. But what are those things? And put it down on paper so that it's just not spinning around in your head. Put it down so you can actually see it and know what it is. Once you have that, and I'll go ahead and share my 4 with you in a second, because I want you to next go to the step of write down what you did yesterday. Like all day long, what did you do? So once you have both of those, compare them and see how they are. Now, my top 4 things are I want to have a full coaching practice. I want to finish my master's. I want to be at my ideal weight. And I want to maintain and continue to work on emotional wellness. So those are my big 4. My coaching practice, my master's, my weight, and my emotional wellness. And then I wrote down all the things that I did yesterday. Yesterday for me was Saturday, so I did not go to work. I got to level, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, I got to level 590 on Toon Blast. Woohoo! I ate some spaghetti. I finished 2 trainings that I had been working on. One was called No BS from Corinne Crabtree's work, and then I finished Monday Hour 1 from Brooke Castillo's work, and that took quite a while. I ate some queso and chips. I took a nap. I played 4 puzzles on it's called Puzzle Page app. I finished another puzzle in my Philipix app, and I did write a to-do list. It's probably about 40 things on it. I checked my email, which was like 30 emails. I created a new template for my email list, and I did row for about 35 minutes. So I did do some activities that were toward my goals, but for the majority of the time, I did not. I probably spent about 10 to 20% of my day actually working toward my goals. And the rest of the time, what I asked myself, and you should ask yourself, what do you have to show for it? What good did it do for me to get to level 590? Well, it was nice and it was relaxing. And yes, we need that downtime and we need to do that. But I didn't need that and the puzzle page and the Philipix. I was wasting time. I really was. I was absolutely wasting time. So again, my percentage was only like 10 to 20%. If you are spending a majority of your time meeting your goals, then congratulations. You do not need to listen to me anymore. However, if you are not, then we need to talk about how to change that. If you're comfortable where you are and you don't want to achieve any of your goals, great, fine, keep playing Toon Blast. See if you can get to level 2000. Keep playing all your puzzles and playing all your apps and being on social media and scrolling the Facebook and watching the Netflix. Keep doing all that. That is totally fine. However, if you want to achieve your goals, you have to put in some time on those goals. Now, like I said, I have my to-do list, and like, can you see all that mess? It is a lot of stuff. And there's more on the next page. So if I just look at that list, I get totally overwhelmed and I shut down and say, it's too much, I can't do it. So what I'm going to do right after I get off of here with you is actually start calendaring all of those things. I have to put in a specific time when I'm going to get those things done. Because if I don't, again, I just feel overwhelmed and I'll go get on Toon Blast and see if I can get a few more levels. But if I schedule it into my calendar, then I know that at 5 o'clock, it's time for me to change the cat's litter. I don't know. At 5:30, it's time for me to go pick up the groceries. It's, what if I schedule it and it's on my calendar, it's a lot less overwhelming because all I have to see on my calendar is the next thing. I need to do my second essay for one of my classes to get my master's, and that's actually a two-part thing. I need to read the information, I need to take notes, and then later I'll schedule actually writing the paper. And that way it's not too much all at one time. When you schedule it out like that, then you can see it and know. Now, some of you may say, oh, I don't know how long it's going to take me. Well, you schedule what you think it's going to take you. And if it takes you longer than that, then that will cut into your Toon Blast, or I'm not even sure that's what it's called, but I think that's what it's called, Toon Blast playing time. So you will have to take away from your free time if you are not completing your tasks. The most important thing I can tell you about this process, and I really hope this process helps you, I know it helps me stay out of that overwhelm and actually work towards my goals, is the most important thing is committing to doing what you put on your calendar. If you just put it all on your calendar and then never look at it again, then you've just had more fun wasting time. But if you are generally wanting to commit to those goals, then you have to commit to following your calendar. If you're not able to commit to following your calendar, I want you to journal about that and see if you can figure out why. Why is it that you will not commit to yourself? And see what comes up for you. I hope this helps. If you have any questions about this process, if you are seeing this through my email list, then you can just reply to the email and ask me whatever questions you've got. If you're seeing this on social media, you can just message me in the social media and I will be happy to answer any questions you have. I hope you have a great week and I will see you next week. Bye.